Hi everyone, welcome back to my SAT classroom. Today I want to solve section 4 of a very recent SAT. Before I start it, please click subscribe and like and turn on the notification please. Let me start. Number 1, what value of x satisfies the equation above? Okay, 5x minus 15 is equal to 10x plus 5. Add 15, 20 is equal to subtract 10x both sides, negative 5x, so x equals negative 4. A is the answer. Number 2. A student walks x kilometers along the straight path from P to Q. P to Q. It is x kilometers. And then Q to R, there's y kilometers. And it asks you what is x plus y equals. But it says 2 unit is 1 kilometers, right? So this is 2 and another 2 is 2 kilometers, right? What about 1 kilometer, 2 kilometers, 3.5. 3.5 kilometers. So x plus y means what? 2 kilometers plus 3.5 kilometers. So 5.5 kilometers. So C is the answer. Number 3. Y equals x plus 1 half and z equals 2x minus 3. Which of the following is equivalent? Y plus yz. So y means x plus 1 half plus yz means x plus 1 half times 2x minus 3. Okay, so just to simplify this, x plus 1 half and then 2x squared, negative 3x plus x minus 3 over 2, which is 2x squared. This is negative 2x plus x is negative x. And then 1 half minus 3 over 2 is negative 1. 2x squared minus x minus 1. A is the answer. Next problem, number 4. An electric company charges 0.05 per kilowatt hour of energy he used in his house. He charged $36 by electronic company. How many kilowatt hours? So 0.05 per kilowatt hour times how many hours? I don't know. That is 36. So x equals 36 divided by 0.05. 36 is 0 divided by 5, which is 720. D is the answer. Number 5. A scientist conduct experiments. Select random sample of runner from a list of all high school track participants from a certain city. Then, to which of the following population can be a result of experiment to be satisfied? Generalized. So what is the population? Okay, he choose a random sample from what? All high school track players from a certain city. So all high school track participants from the city. So B is the answer. B is the answer. Okay, number 6. Which of the following equivalent form of this function to find the x-intercept? That means this form, change this form to what? Intercept form. In the other words, factored form. Take 4 out, x cubed plus x minus 6, and then x plus 3, x minus 2. 4 times x plus 3, x minus 2. P is the answer. Number 7, Raymond's weekly income consists of basic salary for 40-hour work week plus overtime payment. So the equation is this: 8,800 plus 30x, which means what? He got $8,800 basically every week, and then if he just work overnight x hours, that means 30x means what? Every single overnight hour charged $30. Okay, it asks you what is 800 means in this context. That is a basic salary, right? Basic salary, 40-hour work. So let me see which one is the answer. Basic weekly salary in dollars. Yes. A is the answer. Number 8, a city with 120,000 residents is voting on a proposal that would eliminate overnight parking of vehicles on the city streets. Randomly surveyed 1,200 residents. And then 60% of that 1,200 people approved the proposal. And then margin of error is 2%. Yep. So 60% of that surveyed people approved, but 2% margin of error. That means 60% plus or minus 2%. So it is 58% to 62% actually approve of the proposal. So what is the answer? Between 58 and 62% of city residents approve eliminate overnight parking. D is the answer. Let's go to number 9. On November 1st, there were 2,500 boxes in the warehouse. That was November. November, it has 2,500. And then what about December? December, 15% fewer boxes. So I already told you, don't subtract 15%. Just directly multiplied by what? 100 minus 15%, which is 0.85. Okay? And then January, 20% more than December. So don't add 20%, just directly multiplied by 1.2. So calculate this using calculator. I have my phone here. I can use my phone calculator. 2500 times 0.85 times 1.2 is equal to 2550. It says 2550. So C is the answer. Number 10, Jonathan needs to earn at least $175. So at least means what? Greater than or equal to $175. Right? And most 20 hours. That means what? Less than or equal to 20 hours. So which one is the answer? Greater than or equal to, less than or equal to. C is the answer. Okay? Next question, number 11. Okay. An initial investment of $1,000 is initial investments. Constant annual interest rate graph above show the corresponding future value of V in dollars. Value of V, right? Value is V of the invest money for the different annual interest rate. So this is 0% to 5%, 10%, 50%, 20%. Okay, different interest rate. And then this is compounded annually, this is compounded daily. Think about, compound daily is increasing much radically, much faster than compounded annually, right? So what should be answer? As R increases at constant rate, 5%, 10%, 50% constant rate. Difference of interest compounded daily, and interest compounded. No, it's not. More rapidly, right? Interest compounded daily rather than annually. Yes, it is. Compound daily graph, compound daily graph more radically increased than compounded annually, right? Yep. So B is the answer. Number 12 to 14. Okay, let me see. 4 miles walking and running exercises. 70 miles, he ran 70 miles and then walked for 3 times 13 over 50 minus t miles. Do you understand that distance, rate, time formula? Distance is equal to what? Rate times time. Rate is distance over time. Time is distance over rate. So basically, we're going to use distance is rate times time. Okay, so 7t means what? Rate times time. Yeah, for that she ran, that is 70 miles. Distance is rate times time. So what does 7 means? 7 means, yeah, she ran at a speed of 7 miles per hour. This is rate, this is time, because it says t is time. Yep, so B is the answer. Okay. Next, question number 13. What is the value of t? She totally working and running 4 miles. Then she ran 70 miles. Then she worked 3 times 13 over 15 minus t miles. So over this distance supposed to be 4, right? So 7t plus 39 over 15 minus 3t is equal to 4. So 4t is equal to 4 minus 39 over 15. I'm going to calculate what is 39. Okay, just to do this. 4t is equal to 4 means 60 over 15 minus 39. That is equal to 21 over 15. So t is equal to 21 over 15 times 1 over 4. So 21 over 60, 7 over 20. So B is the answer. T is 7 over 20. Because sum of two distances must be 4 miles. Number 14. What was the total distance in, okay, Sheila spent working and running? He says 4 miles. But in kilometers, right? The 1 mile is 1.16 kilometers. So it is 6.44 kilometers. C is the answer. It's a simple converting problems. Number 15. System of equation with no solution. So solution of a system of equation is intersection point of the graph. The parallel line has no intersection point. That means no solution. So A is the answer. Number 16. I don't know what kind of situation, but solve this equation for what? H. So P minus P0, subtract P0 from both sides. And then this. So what is H equals? P minus P0 divided by this G. So what is the answer? B is the answer. Number 17, it says exactly one solution. What does it mean? Discriminant D, which is B squared minus 4AC. When B squared minus 4AC is equal to 0, that equation have only one solution. Is greater than 0, 2 real solution, less than 0, 2 imaginary solution, but exactly one real solution. That means what? B squared minus 4AC is 0. So B squared minus 4 times 9 gonna be 0. B squared equals 144. So B equals 12. C is the answer. Number 18. Sarah recorded the gender and eye color of all students in her biology class. Something like that. If a male student selected already decide, male student is selected already. That means just think about only males. Okay? And then what is the probability he will have brown eyes? Brown eyes. How many? 6 people out of 15. 6 out of 15. So 2 out of 5. B is the answer. Just find that square root of x minus 3. Square both sides. Square root and square cancel out. X minus 1 equals a minus b square form. A minus b square formula is what? A square minus 2ab plus b square. So 3 square is 9 minus 2 times 3 times root 2x plus root x square, which is x. X and x and cancel out. Negative 12 equals negative 6 root 2x. right? So divided by -6, which is 2 equals root 2x. That means x equals 4. So root x minus 3, we have to find this value. X is 4, so root 4 minus 3, which is 1. A is the answer. Number 21. I didn't solve number 19, I think. Number 19, I missed it. Kelly enlarged the area of photograph 250% of original size. Then the original dimension of photograph is 5 inches by 7 inches. Okay. Then what is the area of the enlarged photograph in square inches? So original photos area is what? 5 times 7, 37 square inches, right? Square inches. And what percentage that area of the photograph to 250% of original size? So that times 2.5. 35 times 2.5. 87.5. It doesn't mean 250% increase, right? It says that enlarge the area of photograph is 250% of original size. Just multiply by 2.5. Next problem, number 20. Okay. There is X, a point here. X here. Okay. And then X is marked on the side of tire of a car at rest. And the car starting from rest and then experience acceleration of some period of time, going faster, faster, faster. So in the beginning, it starts from highest points and then going down and up and down, right? But the period is kind of faster. That means period is kind of shorter. So A is the answer. Starts from maximum point, keep repeating the same height, but time period is shorter. So A is the answer. Number 22. Fx is A over bx plus c, and then ABC, and then A over B is lowest term. So what is the slope? This A over B is a slope. So rise over run, 2 unit rise, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 unit run. So 2 over 6, which is 1/3, is a slope. That means A is 1, and then B is 3. And then C means y-intercept. Y-intercept is 2. So C is 2. So 3 is biggest, 1 is smallest. So B is the answer. Next problem, number 23. In the figure of a triangle ACD, the right triangle BEE is parallel to CD. And then what is the perimeter of triangle ACD? So it is 3 times, isn't it? 3 times 3 is 9. That is 5. That's 15. Because 5 times 3 is 15. 5 times 3 equals 15. So what is this length? Square root of 15 square plus 9 square, which is 15 times 15, 225. I'm going to use the calculator just in case. 225 plus 81 plus 81 equals 306. Radical 306. Square root of 306, it is about 17.5. So just to find the sum of 15, 9, and 17.5, 24, 41.5. So C is the answer. 24. In the xy plane, the graph of the linear equation of mx plus b and the graph of the exponential equation a equals ab to the x parts both contain points 1, 3, and 2, 4. 1, 3, and 2, 4. Okay. So I don't know. You can find the A and B, but linear model usually straight line. Something like that, right? Straight line. The best way. This is y equals mx plus b. You can find the m and b and a and b everything because you know 2 points. Plug in those 2 points, the surface system of equation can find it. But basically, that's kind of right. And then what is a to the 8 times b to the x parts? It's b is greater than 1. B is greater than 1. The graph looks like this. is exponential model, right? But it has same R. That makes sense. Think about 1, 3, 2, 4 is on the both graph. That means what? This point is 1, 3, and 2, 4. There's an intersection point. That possible intersection point, right? For the same R, y value of a linear equation is S, y value of an exponential equation is T, but S is supposed to be bigger than T. What does it mean? Y value of a linear equation is greater than y value of exponential. Like this. Linear is greater than exponential. So T is between 1 and 2. So that R should be between 1 and 2. So B is the answer. This is number 24. What about number 25? 2 independent surveys asked random samples, 500 people. Anyway, mean survey A and B, different means, but they have the same standard deviation. All choices is talking about variance, right? Greater variation. Okay, variation. So variation is what number represents variation of the distribution of data? Standard deviation, right? So they have same standard deviation. So they have same variation. So what is the answer? C is the answer. The variation in the distribution of distances people commute is the same in both the surveys. Same, okay? Because they have same standard deviation. Next question, number 26. Okay, at least problem, global temperature in ice ages, at least 4 degrees Celsius lower than modern average. So let y, ice age is y degree, so Celsius modern age is x degree. So y is x minus 4 at least, right? So y is ice age temperature, it is 4 degrees lower than modern temperature, at least, so less than or equal to. What is the answer? D is the answer. Number 27. Let me go faster. I try to finish all this 20 minutes. So M is perpendicular to this line. Perpendicular line have opposite reciprocal slope. What is the slope of this line? 2 unit, 3 unit up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The slope is 3 over 5. Perpendicular line's slope is negative 5 over 3. Which line has negative 5 over 3 slope? A. If you solve for this, negative 5 over 3x minus 1. So A is the answer. Number 28. What is the slope and y-intercept, right? To find the best fit lines equation. So I'm going to use this point and these 2 points. Because these 2 points you actually know, 180 and 70. And maybe 320 and 100. y2 minus y1, 100 minus 70 divided by x2 minus x1, 320 minus 180. That's the slope. For 30 over 140. 30 over 140. So 3 over 140. It is 0.21. That's the slope. So what about these two things? Answer. What about y-intercept? It's bigger than 60, isn't it? That's why C is the answer. Next problem, number 29. Yes, Selena created a scale model. Okay, airplane. The 1 centimeter is actually 6 meters on the airplane. Then, actually 1 centimeter of a new model, 1 centimeter is 3 meters. Got it? That means what? For same 6 meters for the new model, 2 centimeter for 6 meters, right? So second model, new model should be bigger than old model, because old model represents just 1 centimeter for 6 meters, but new model needs 2 centimeters to represent 6 meters, right? I mean, twice bigger. So which one is the answers? New model will be 2 times. Yep. So D is the answer. Next problem, Hongbo sold X cell phones. The number of cell phones he sold in 2014, 128% greater than. That doesn't mean 100% of X. Greater than means 100 plus 128%, 228%. So X times 2.28. And then 20% greater, so that means 129%, right? So 1.29. So what is this? 1.29, 2. Yes, D is the answer. 31, number 31. And it was 99 centimeters, 3 years old. And 3 years old, 99 centimeters. And then 106.5 centimeters when 4 years old. Between 2 to 8, yeah, his height increases by the same amount every single year. That means 5 years, 6 years, 7 years to 8 years. But you can find that how tall is he in 7 years old. How much different is that? It is 7.5, right? So next year, 7.5 centimeters growing, another 7.5. So how tall is he in 7 years old? 106.5 plus 1, 2, 3, 7.5. 22.5. So what is that? 129.2. Yep. One more time. I'm going to use my calculator just in case. 106.5. 106.5 plus 7.5 plus 7.5 plus 7.5. Yeah, 129. Is 129? Oh, that's 5. There was a 5. 129 is the answer. 129 is the final answers. Next problem, number 32. 4,000 cars, right? It's a percentage. Yeah, registered cars by colors. How many more white cars than black cars? So out of 4,000, how many percent is white cars? 32, 0.32. And then minus number of black cars. Black car has 13%, 0.13. So 4,000 times 0.32 minus 0.13, the 4,000 times 0.19. So 4,000 times 0.19. It is 760. This is the answer. Number 33. System of equation. Solution x and y and the x plus y. Find the x, y value. Subtract these ways. 6x minus 3x and 3x. That's 0 is equal to 12. So x is 4. If x is 4, so 3 times 4 is 12 plus 2y equals 16. That means y equals 2. So x plus y equals 6. 6 is the answer. Number 34. January to July, 7 months, 7 consecutive months, 2 communities, right? So monthly enrollment in art classes. Okay, got it. What's the question? By how many does the median monthly enrollment in community center B exceed? How much exceed? Find the difference of medians, right? I'm going to find the median community center A first. I'm going to erase smallest number and biggest number. I'm sorry, this and this. Second smallest number and second biggest number. The next smaller number and then smaller. Yeah, 111 left. So 111 is median. What about median center B? Smallest number is 500. This one, 54. Largest is this. Next smallest is this. Is this. Smallest is this. Then this. I'm sorry. The next largest is 407. 407 is the middle number, right? So what about 407 minus 111? It is equal to 296. Okay, smallest, largest, second smallest, third largest. Yes, that's correct. Number 35. AC is root n. Okay, sine theta is 2 over 5. Sine is opposite over hypotenuse. 2 to 5. 2 over 5. But is 10. That means this length, actual length is 4. So what is this? Square root of 10 square minus 4 square, square root 84. But what is n? 84. That's the answer. Number 36. There are two graphs of this, and where b and c is constant. X-intercept is x minus 6 or minus 6. X-intercept means what? 0 over the function. So this function should have two factor, because 0 came from factor, right? X plus 2 and x plus 6. 0 of each factor is x-intercept. That must be equal to this. So x squared plus 8x plus 12. What is b? B is coefficient of x, which is 8. B is 8. This is the answer. Number 37 and 38. Okay, SLAM 1, the length 100 centimeters, width is 20 centimeters, thickness 8 centimeters, and mass is 44,000 grams. Okay, something like that. Density of SLAM A. Density is what? Volume of mass. Cubic centimeter, grams per cubic centimeters. So 44,000 gram divided by volume. That's the density. So 100 times 20 times 8, because length times width times height. That's the volume of cube or rectangular box. So 1, 2, 3 0 is gone. 1, 2, 3 0 is gone to 22. Then 2 times 4, 2 times 11, 11 over 4. 11 over 4. Yes, that's correct. Ratio of length and width 5 to 2, 5 to 2. So how can you find the 125? 5 times 25. So 2 times 25, that's width 50. Oh yeah, just how many centimeters width? We just got it, 50 centimeters. I'm done. I solved all 38 problems. Thank you so much for watching my video. Okay, bye-bye.